Wynncraft, the Minecraft MMORPG, a game filled to the brim with thousands of unique items and endless ways to combine their abilities. While skill points are important, the vast majority of your character's power comes not from natural ability, but rather the gear that they wear. So, what if we eschew that? In this series, I'll be foregoing the use of armor and weapons that are any tier above normal, instead relying solely on mundane equipment and keyboard mashing to progress my way through Wynncraft until I take down one of the premier challenges in Wynncraft, the Tower of Ascension, by myself. Welcome to the Innate Hero Challenge, and I hope you enjoy. Cool, so it says blah blah, we've got a lot of dialogue to skip through here. And the main gist of it is we're going to need to head towards his boss. Now, where is the guidebook? Arachne's Descent, hello. Let's get rid of this guy real quick. Thank you very much. Let's see, so 870 meters out this way. So while I'm making my way over to the dungeon, what I do want to say is that I've essentially decided to no longer use accessories. So I'm actually just going to take that off. And the reason for that is that obviously they have a tier on them, right? So by definition, I cannot use them for a non-tiered challenge. I'll also not be using crafted accessories because that's more or less the same thing. They do have a crafted rarity technically, and I don't think I'm ever going to get into crafting, to be completely honest. So yeah, not even going to bother with that. I will, however, look into potions. So I will use potions to supplement any issues I might have. Stat potions, although I will try my best not to use them. Because stat potions, if you've played the game, you probably know stat potions kind of just ruin the challenge. The game is a joke if you have stat potions, to put it bluntly. So I may decide to just not use any stat potions, but I will continue to use healing potions. That is something that I'm not going to give up, mostly because the game would just be way too hard without healing potions. So we're actually pretty close to finishing our daily quest, and that's going to be great because that'll give us access to, you know, just a lot of stuff from the daily objective chest, and who knows, maybe we'll find a bunch of emeralds in there, maybe some powders. So we're at the dungeon, so let's talk to Captain Edwin here. Blah 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 blah. He's gonna give us a bucket, and we're gonna go fill that bucket up with some lava. This should be a pretty quick affair. These mobs also give quite a lot of XP, so I should be able to level up while I'm reaching the top. So yeah, that's something that's gonna be great. And there we go, we are now level 16, which is going to be great for this reason. No more crappy leather tunic, we get to switch out and gain an insane 20 health. I know, it's nuts. But also, that does mean that I can respec into defense, and I'll actually do that as soon as I kind of get to the top here. So there we go, I just respec everything into defense, so now we will take 26.8% less damage, I believe. Now, this is a question that I've always had for a while, and that is, if there's lava just rising up, why don't we just wait for the lava to get to the top and then just fill the bucket? Not really sure what the mechanics behind that are, but you know what? I'm sure it would work out. Oh, and I failed already. Great. Let's try this again. Let's go ahead and, oh. Here's the problem. I am very bad at parkour. Okay, so yeah, these kind of things are usually very rough for me for that specific reason. Although I actually do very much like that they're having the pillars kind of sink into the ground, because that makes it so that the height between each jump is a little lower, so it's a lot easier to make. But regardless, we're now at the top, so let's go ahead, right click over here to collect our lava. And let's kill these spiders real quick. Hopefully not die while doing it. Let's get out of here, yep. And let's go back to Captain Enduin. I think that's his name, Enduin. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, actually. But anyways, here we are. Let's go ahead and turn in the quest. Yep, you're gonna go ahead and commit some war crimes with that lava bucket. Godspeed, my friend. And we now have an infested pit key that we are going to immediately go use. So this is going to be a difficult dungeon to complete, mostly because of how much health everything has and how much damage they all do. But I still feel like it's going to be worth trying out. if for no other reason than for the simple fact that, well, yeah, even if I like, well, I hope I don't die out here, but even if I were to, I would have already received a massive amount of XP. So we take those, we take those. It's okay, this first section is always kind of the hardest part. And there we go, level 17, just like that. I really feel like the defense that I just respect is really saving me here. Let's just go ahead and actually add even more. Now after that, I think the plan is to go into agility. So again, just like full defensive stats. I would love to not take any damage at all, ideally. But yeah, that's kind of gonna be how it is. Now, the great thing as well is that my totem now heals. So you can see that it has +7 per second. So over 18 seconds, which is, I believe, how long the totem lasts, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, or I guess it lasts 20 seconds, right? So 20 times 7, 140. So that should heal 140 health total, which is barely over half of my health. So not a lot, but again, it is better than nothing. And there we go. We are now actually at 26 tokens. So let's move on to the next room. And there we go. We are at the next room. There are some spiders following me here, which is kind of unfortunate for them because they're just gonna die instantly. So let's just get a move on here. And yeah, again, parkour, not my strong suit. This is gonna be kind of rough. So we actually did it on our first try, which is very surprising. I don't think I've ever actually done that parkour on my first try. So, pretty proud of that. Okay, so we have a hanged man who is kind of getting brutally destroyed right there. I'm just gonna watch him get wrecked. Watch this. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. I guess it's in the corrupted version. The corrupted version is kind of brutal. Now, for this section, we're going to need 20 tokens. So, let's hope for the best. Try not to die here. We also do have a new weapon that we can use. If I can get a little bit of breathing room here. I guess it's not something that these spiders are really going to let me have. But there we go. We got it. And let's sell that. Don't need that. All right, there we go. We got up to 20 tokens. And we got ourselves a new chest plate. And it is a golden chest plate, which is really interesting because that means that we are starting to get to the next tier, I guess you could say, of equipment. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Now, there we go. Our tokens have been accepted. Let's go ahead and finish up this parkour. Again, yeah, I'm just not a big fan of parkour, as you can tell clearly. I can't wait for the part where we have to do sand-swept tombs because, oh man. Well, you already know. So one problem with not having a lot of intelligence is that we are not going to be able to be very mobile. Oh god, can you leave me alone? Thank you. So yeah, we're not going to be very mobile. We can't use Hall very often, nor can we use Totem. So yeah, it's just going to be pretty much down to a couple of quick jumps. Once I get to level 34 and I have access to a horse, that's going to be when things start being a lot better in terms of mobility. But for now, I'm just going to have to rely on teleport scrolls and other sorts of... Oh god, jeez. Okay, I got... Okay. Yeah, I got trapped there for a sec, which was not good. But hey, we got him. Pretty good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and actually level up to level 20 around these parts. I don't know why I want to go to level 20. I don't actually have a very good reason. Yeah, I just kind of want to reach 20 because it's a nice round number. That's it, to be completely honest with you. So once I get to level 20, I will be back. And yeah, I'll see you all soon. Cool, so we just hit level 20, which means, well, it doesn't actually mean much. I just wanted to hit level 20. But it does unlock a new quest, the Gravedigger quest, I believe it's called, from Celeros, which should, yeah, theoretically give us quite a few emeralds, and also brings us over to Nemract, which is a very nice city to have unlocked because of the ports. So our next course of action is to head over to Nemract. Before I do that, I do have 2 infested pit keys, which I would love to use, because leveling with infested pit is actually quite enjoyable. So what I'll do is head over to the infested pit area, and hopefully 2 keys should get us up to about level 21, 22-ish, which will unlock the next dungeon, which will unlock the next dungeon, which is the Lost Sanctuary, which again has rewards that we cannot use, but gives a crap ton of XP. Alright, so we just did the dungeon a couple of times. Someone popped a dungeon bomb, so I was able to get in for free, and I also had double XP for a while, so yeah, I leveled up to 25 pretty easily. Now at this point, I'm not really sure what to do since I wasn't actually expecting to level up this fast. So I think the next course of action is going to be to go over to Tempo Town, complete the quest there, and also complete the Studying the Corrupt quest, because that'll give us access to a new dungeon, which we can run for a little bit more XP. But in the meantime, I actually do want to go ahead, drop some stuff off at the bank, since I have quite a few things in my inventory. And I also got a few armor upgrades, in case you guys didn't see. So we're now up to 409 health, as well as 48 defense.